Hi, Acadiana. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. Happy midweek to you. Hopefully you've had a great week so far. I know it's been a hot one, and we've got another heat advisory on tap for us again today as the sun comes up. And we're looking at mostly clear skies, some hazy sunshine out there, a lot like what we've seen so far this week. And I still think we might even see a couple of isolated showers or thunderstorms developing later this afternoon. As far as our traffic cams, all of our roadways are dry once again, and a lot of sunshine is out there. And for those of you heading off to school, should be in the low 80s as you walk in the door today. And as you leave later this afternoon, there could be a few isolated showers or thunderstorms out there, with temperatures still remaining in the upper 90s. Unfortunately, we were not able to cool off a whole lot late last night, as lows have only managed to drop into the upper 70s and low 80s once again. A couple of isolated showers out there in the offshore forecast, and I do believe some of those will start to roll back inland a little bit later today. Still have a big ridge of high pressure in place. It's generally centered over Texas in the upper levels, and a ridge of high pressure at the lower levels over the eastern part of the Gulf of Mexico. So we end up with a capped atmosphere with maximum temperatures, and at the same time the low level flow is pulling in off the Gulf of Mexico, keeping the humidity levels high, and the combination of the both of those will hit those temperatures back in the mid to upper 90s, and I think those heat index values are going to be back over 110 once again. So that's why heat advisories will remain in effect. A couple of isolated showers or thunderstorms not out of the question, especially here in the immediate Acadiana area and then southward toward the coast. But that ridge is going to keep things relatively dry for our friends farther toward the west. But a bit of a weakness in the upper levels might help us out for the latter part of the weekend. As far as our temperatures, again, I think 98 will be a good bet for the high, and the heat index could go between 109 and 113 later this afternoon, and that's why a heat advisory will remain in effect. As far as the Gulf waters, everything nice and quiet out there today, and the seas will be running about 1 to 2 feet in the near shore waters, 2 to 3 feet in the far offshore waters, with a general west wind. And of course, Tropical Storm Ernesto is right on the threshold of becoming a hurricane, and it is forecast to become a hurricane and even a major hurricane for the latter part of the week. So far, it looks like all areas are going to be in the clear, with the exception of Bermuda, that could be in the crosshairs here sometime early this weekend. Of course, there are a couple of other tropical waves out there. And the models really not super interested in a lot of stuff that's happening over the next couple of weeks, but we will talk more about that in depth in Let's Talk Tropics. That's my live stream that will happen later today at noon. 98 your high today, with a heat index about 112. And about a 30% chance for a shower or thunderstorm popping up later this afternoon. More of the same for tomorrow, maybe a little better coverage of showers and thunderstorms on Friday going into Friday night, as another front kind of pushes down toward the south, which could dry us out a little bit for the second half of the weekend and the early part of next week. Well, I hope you enjoy Acadiana weather today. If you do, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and also turn on those notifications. That way you know when Let's Talk Tropics starts later today at noon. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. If I don't see you later today, I hope to see you on Thursday.